so many years, people ask me to visit another Bethlehem, not the one that we know, which is today south of Jerusalem in the Palestinian territory, the Galilee Bethlehem, which is well known as the Templars, the German Templars community. We'll look how beautiful it is, and soon you will see it. But some of the evangelists, and don't shout at me, it's not me, it's some of the evangelists, some of the scholars believe that Jesus was born here. It's only 30 kilometers from Nazareth, which is that way. We found a lot of evidence from the first century, from the time of Jesus in that area. And many years ago, the 60s, down the valley, we found a huge church. And the mosaic of the church is not less than in the airport of Israel, Ben Gurion Airport, just next to the passport control. The next time when you are here, go and look for that mosaic. Now it's actually a floor, but now it's a mosaic wall. The art scholars think like that. Most of the people, as you know, knows that the Bible mentioned that it's Bethlehem of Judea. But I'm getting so many comments about that place. Then I decided to visit that place with a group of tourists. I'm not going to mention anymore Jesus, but if it's actually answered some of the Christians that ask me about it, then hallelujah for that. Nazareth is just behind the trees there. Let's visit that beautiful community. And the weather is absolutely lovely, although it's not sunny. The people here have lots of spirituals, places like meditation, herbs, farms, lovely small coffee places. It's such a beautiful place to visit, and let's continue with it. Are those tourists? No. You know that it's wartime, that we are not working. Then in that case, instead of staying at home, I'm visiting with my followers, my other tour guides, and study new things. Today it's the Templars communities. Templars were Germans who came to Israel in the 19th century to develop that place, and they believe that Christ will come sooner. It's a beautiful place, and soon you will see how beautiful the houses are. The book of Joshua tells us that Bethlehem, that one, was part of the Zebulun tribe, and after the destruction of the temple, one of the priest family lives here, Malkiah, which sounds like king. The Templars, the Germans' village started here. That's where the main gate used to be. You can see a little bit of the wall of that place. Soon you will see how they built their houses here. This is a typical Templars house. They used to live there in the white area, and the cows were there here, goats were here, and that was the yard. Today it looks like it's a private house, and he is dealing with tourism, but sadly didn't let us enter. Then what we can see from here is from here, that's it, but we are going to see another house a little bit different than that, and there we will be able to enter into it. Back in the main road, it was like one road, or main road. Beautiful houses there. And as you can see, we are entering to the house next door. forgot to mention the red roof. Not here, but because that looks more like a little bit like Bauhaus. But at the other one, you could see red roof against the snow that we don't have here. But in Germany, that's what they used to know. Then that's why they build it like that. Look at that. Look how beautiful it is. Look how beautiful is that farm. And this is the backyard of the building. Usually the building itself was built at next to the road, but there's a wall that separated it, and the road itself is usually wide. They started, the family that came to here from Germany started build their houses there. Later on, they decided to build another part of the house, and you can see that they added another part, the white one, next to it. I'm talking about 1907. The others settlements, the German settlements, like in Jaffa, in Jerusalem, was earlier than that. They were organized. The people who came, they choose them by their jobs, a doctor, a teacher. Everything was organized. They brought the wheel. Look how beautiful it is. They brought the wheel to here, modern machines, agriculture machines. You can see the wall here and there. And it's Noga and Yaakov Ackerman family. And that's the one who's actually guiding us. See part of the wall. Another beautiful building. They usually slept at the second floor. The first floor was a saloon. And we're entering to another place. It's Templars building, and a restaurant, and of course beer. It's very obvious that the Germans will have beer. It's called the Carriage, and let's go to see what it is. And every place here, it's like you are living in a dream. It doesn't look like Israel, isn't it? It's closed now because it's open on the weekend, and in the weekend there's a lot of people that comes to eat here. The house was there, remember, next to the road, and the Cowshed is there, and I'll wait until the group of the tourists will disappear, and then we will enter together. Let's enter to the Cowshed, which is now a restaurant. And it's actually open here now. The view is lovely, it's air conditioned. All right. We're going back to the main road. The next building will be special.
הרני מסודר, בא עם מצלמה, עדשה טלסקופית.
אתה יודע מה אתה מנגב פה הרב ולעשות ספונג'ה?
The name Templars came from the temple in the heart. They didn't believe in churches, at least at the beginning of their settlements. Then have kind of a community house, and this is the community house of Bethlehem. And at that time, it was like the third generation. Some of the Templars wanted to build a church. Then next to here, there's another settlement. It's called Waldheim, and today it's called Adonai Abba. And there you can find a church. The other one who didn't want a church lived here. The one who wanted a church for themselves lived at the other settlement. You can see the water well. They pumped water into here, and then everyone in the village got fresh water straight to their houses. At the other side, you used to have a bell, but it's disappeared. One day, 10 years ago, the people actually woke up and find out that there is no more bell. Right there. At late 30s, Germany and Britain was here. That was the Manda time. The Germans had German citizens and Germans who lived here, and a lot of them support the Nazis party. Then in that case, when the war started, the British built here an army camp. You can see that is a British building, that one as well. And they built kind of a wall of fence around the settlement and turned it into kind of a prison for them. At 1948, when we knew that the British are leaving, the Jews who realized what's happening in Germany decided to kick out the rest that actually left here, because a lot of them already were kicked out by the British to the most deserved place in the world, to Australia. And that place became to be an Israeli place. In the 50s, they paid, Israel paid a lot of money. I mean, Germany and Israel paid, a lot of the Jews lost their, not only life there, their property as well. Then they reached to agreement that we bought part of it, we got something else. It became to be an Israeli site. There is a memorial site for the Holocaust. For Jewish families who lives here, and their family lost their life in the Holocaust, right here. And more or less, this is the story of Bethlehem, the Galilee. Bethlehem of the Galilee. I hope that you are not hating me. I hope that you're accepting what I say. Remember, the story of Jesus is not mine. It's a lot of scholars, and some of them are evangelists. And accept it or not, it's between you and them. I I can understand the logic. She was 9 months pregnant. Bethlehem is only 30 kilometers from Nazareth, but the Bible mentioned Bethlehem of Judea. Then if the Bible mentioned it, who am I to say that it's actually happened here? Then don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and that's it. Spread the love to all over. See you in my next video.